All right, guys, here with the RX7. See right there, we're doing a lot of body work right here. Let me see if I can flip this camera. Hold on. There we go. See right here, if you saw this fender before, this thing was terrible. But see now, we're getting it with that curve. See this side, we're doing a little here. We're about done with this fender. I'm just finishing right here. We had little dents, but trying to get this curve going right here. We're still a little high on some spots, but we're about where we want to be. I just sprayed it so I can see better what I like to do rather than just looking at the Bono. It's a little harder like that, but we've got that. We're gonna finish up these fenders, both this one and that one. We finished all the quarter panels. Get around the lift. Finished the whole quarter panel. We got the whole roof. Then we'll knock out the door. Then I'm gonna prime the whole thing. Then I'll finish back here too. This thing is as straight as can be. You can see, I just hit it with it. This isn't like primer. This is just the can primer so you can still see the body work. But it'll be covered up once I spray it with the actual primer. These are good to go. Everything will be all checked besides the hood. I'm not worried about the hood right now. But we'll have everything checked one whole time. Then I'm gonna cover everything that I have sanded. Then I'm gonna check everything one more time. Cause I know I'm about where I want to be on the bodywork. There's probably just some small dents here and there. So I'll check it all on my own time. I won't show you that so I don't bore you with more sanding. But we are getting there with the RX7. We're making it happen. We're almost ready for paint. We just gotta do a few little things, but let's finish up this fender and we'll talk more after. All right, so see that you got a little low spot here, and I believe here also. I think this is a high spot I keep feeling. These are high spots for sure. I gotta hit those down a little, but we're about where we want it to be. I think I'm gonna come with a light thing of either putty or Bondo, because it needs just a little. It's nothing crazy. Let me sand a little more here, and that should go down. Using the primer that I sprayed as a guide. See, that middle part's going away. It's a little high. See, there we go, that's going. Let me see if I can get that. Not sure if I can. Oh yeah, I might be able to. Now buying another fender would be the best option, but there is no RX7s near me that are being parted out, so we gotta work with what we have. And if you saw how this fender was before, I mean, this thing is looking a hell of a lot better. I'll try to add a picture right here somewhere, but we're getting to it, so let's finish this up. About where we want to be. Then we just got to work this part and the top part, but that's light work. So let's finish up. All right, so got all that about where it needs to be, but right here I have a high spot. Then I believe this right here, I don't know about this, I'll keep feeling on that, but this right here is for sure. All we got to do is we don't have to hit it insanely hard. Let's get this pointed in and tap it down. If the cars like this metal is really thin. If it was something like a old school car like Chevelle or something, you have to beat it a little harder because that's some thick metal. This is just crappy metal, especially on the newer cars too. Those things, I could just push it and bend them. This is a little decent, but we're just gonna push these down a little. Out there, I'm just gonna have to hit it a little. You don't have to hit insanely hard, like I said, especially if you're doing this on a newer car. That thing's gonna bend with ease. So we're about where we want to be. Right here a little more. Oh yeah, we're getting there. This is all good. This is straight now. This is good. I gotta add a little here. So I think I'm gonna just go with the small, real thin, either Bondo or putty. So let me figure that out. I'm gonna spread it. All right, so I just decided to go with the Bondo. See, I put a light little coat, or about where we want to be. I ran out a little right here, but that's fine. This area, I don't have to worry about much. It's mainly this right here. But let's let this dry, and we'll finish this up. All right, check that. I just barely spray this. I got to spray a little more, but we are where we want to be. It'll look a lot better once I spray with the actual primer, which I'm going to do, but I got to work this now. But you see here, that is about where we want to be. So let me let this dry, and we'll come back. We'll start pulling off this tape, and I'll show you what else I'm going to do. All right, check that out. You see, we've got, let me raise you up a little. We've got the fender about where we want to be. Don't mind that. I just got a little extra when I was spreading this, but this is exactly where we want it to be. This is 100%. This part right here is good to go. I might need to do a little right here just on that corner, but what I did was I did all this. You see how I had the tape in the previous clips? Once I finished this, I moved the tape up right here, and I started working this. Then I moved that. I took that off, and now we just got to blend in this line. Then we got to blend in this one right here. I'll take that off in a second. Or I'll take it off right now. All we have to do is blend this in because it's just a little rised up. But nothing crazy, just gotta blend that in. Blend this in, we'll be good to go. So we are getting there. All I've gotta do is just sand this piece down. Then I'll use that little curved one. Just to get it even up here. So to keep it leveled right here with this, we can take that top part of it, then we can start going with that round one. Like that slowly. Slowly go with this one. We just want to make that little curve that it has. Hold on. All right, guys, we're here with the RX7. See, we're finishing up that fender. Let me show you. We got this right where we want to. It to be. Just some small stuff like right here. I got a little high spot, but nothing crazy, so we're good there. We're just finishing up the sanding. It's just a real lot of sanding, a lot of little things. Once we get this, we'll just tackle these little areas, and we'll be good to go. But let's jump right into the sanding. Let's finish this up because I want to get the whole thing primed. I'm gonna prime the fenders, prime that, then the back piece. Then we'll throw on the side skirts again, and start seeing how everything's looking. So let's get to it. All right, let's get this insufferable sanding out the way. All right, so got this all sanded. It's about where we want to be. I think we're gonna have to come with the little putties here, so I can feel it's low, and over here. So what I might do is just a real light thing of bond or putty. Sorry, my fault there. But we have some little high spots right here, right here, right here a little. I don't think that's one in. Right here. There's these silver areas so you can see where the paint came off or the primer, whatever. So this one right here, what we're gonna do is tap that bad boy down. That one's down. So you don't have to hit these crazy, you just want to get those down. Those are our high spots. So I'm gonna finish those and I'm gonna see what we're gonna do after that. Thinking maybe a light coat of putty or Bondo, but try to get this thing done. I want to get this fender done. These I don't think I'm gonna have to do because I went just sanding it down with the paper and they come out. just from when I went with the my little grinder and I dug in a little too much, but I can get those out. But I really want to finish this fender so I could prime this, the other fender. Hold on, let me change this camera angle. I got my Bondo mix on the plate. I didn't have any cardboard laying around. I don't know what's up with this. Seems like it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a cold, but it seems a lot harder today. Not sure if that was affected or what. I want that to build up right there. It was really low right there, and it needs like a lot to be aligned with the rest of the fender. And usually when you're low, you'll be able to see it's a little darker in here. I've got enough light, but I want to see you're about spot on. A little right there. And this is going to take a little to dry. Let me mic off all this. I used everything. Turn this all off. Like so. Let's let that dry, but hold on, let me get a different camera angle for you. One sec. Oh. Alright, so we've got that. This should be the last of the Bondo I need. If anything, I think we might just need putty. We're lacking a little here and there, but that's going to take a little longer to dry because it's colder. But for now, start taping up our windows. Yeah, we got to take up the window, release some of it because I got to do that top part. The door, I'll probably throw something around. We got to do the back glass. But let's get to it. Let's start taking everything up so we can start priming here in a few. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in one video or two, but let's get to it. We'll figure that out after. So all this dust off. Start taking things up. Alright, so starting to tape off everything. Trying to get these sides so I can close this down. And we can do the middle. Big thing is glass. I don't like getting time on the glass. It's not hard to get off, but it's a little annoying. Better just spend the time taking stuff off, and not spend time after trying to get the timer off. Oh shit, and tape. Alright, get that. Think about that. Now let's go do the other side. But one question. Should we keep the intent? I believe that's an... Come on. Hold on, camera stand. Should we take this out, completely move it out, patch it, weld it, body work it, and just have this flat to go with the body? Or should we leave that in there? Let me know in the comments. But let's go hit this other side. Let's see. Put you right there. All right, so here with the RX7, we just finished up the fender. It is good to go. I'll show you right now in a second, but we've got everything about taped off. We finished about everything I need to do. Quarter panels and the roof are for sure good to go. So we're gonna prime those real quick, along with that fender and where are we at? And that fender also. So we're gonna prime that. I'm gonna take them off right now. So let's get to doing that. Let's get this thing primed. I haven't got anything much holding them other than hand tight bolts. There's one. There's two. Take that off. Put that right there. Let's go get our stand over here. For Put you right there. I'm gonna stand right there. I'm gonna go put them like right here somewhere because I could. Let me show you. Put them right here so I can move them over a little more. I can't find me outside. It's windy and the rain's coming here and there. So something like this, I could figure it out. You can move it more around, but something like that. So let me get the other one off real quick. All right, so I've got my fenders right here. See, I'll be able to get in. Well, I'm probably gonna move them like right here somewhere. Or right there. I'll figure that out in a sec, but yeah. So passenger and driver's side, which should be about where I need it. There might be some small things here and there, but we'll clean those off. I'm gonna clean up right here. I gotta cover that little piece. Then I'll wipe this down. Not gonna do the door. We're doing right here, all up to right here, then the fenders. So let me get that little thing taped off and we'll get right to it.